Okay, good afternoon. Today the workshop is about how to make a video tool. And actually this course is conducted by me, Brian Home. I'm a documentary filmmaker and also teaching daytime. Or some people say I look like a secret cop more than an actor. And you can see we have a whole bunch of equipment here because today we have to give you a hands-on experience on how to make a video. I want to do a little survey. So how many of you shoot video or edit video or before? May I ask what kind of software you? Windows Movie Maker, right? iMovie. Okay, it's much more advanced. I see many of you using Mac. Wow, Final Cut Pro. Okay, so they are expert. Okay, I think normally we have different mixture of the class using different software. I assume you guys have using Windows Movie Maker or iMovie. And this is my partner. He's Claus POON. He's a very nice guy because when I make documentary, I'm okay with the pre-production, production. What is pre-production? It's about script writing. In production, it's about direction and camera and lighting stuff. So I'm fine with it. But after I edit all the shots, I have a little bit problem with the subtitle, editing, visual effects. So Claus is very expertise is in the post-production. So that's why he's here. So actually this course is teaching by me and him. To begin with, I'll just show you the itinerary today. So the part one, I will give you a very brief introduction about how to make a video to pitch. It's some conceptual and some principle you have to bear. And the second part, I will give you a very short exercise. Then is the technical part. So I forgot to ask the center to tell you you have to wear the sports shoes or convenient. But it is okay, I think. I'm just afraid you have a 3 inches high heel, so it will be a problem. In the part 4 is the shooting time. And the last part, I will pass over to Claus, and Claus will tell you how to edit title, subtitle, combining visuals, and then become a very... So the first thing we have to do is we have to install a trial version first. I'm not sure if you guys have the Adobe Elements already in your computer. Oh yes, some people does, so very good. If you do not have the Adobe Elements, so Claus will pass a SD card to you. Okay, little survey here. So how much time you watch video yesterday? How much time did you watch video, like a YouTube, movie, TV? How much time? 24. Yeah. According to the survey, in the US, the Kaiser Family Foundations, they show that between 8 to 18 years old, children or adolescents at least use 25 minutes to watch movies, and they spend 6.5 hours to use media. So that's why I'm here today, because video is a very good way to present your idea to your client. And the more important thing is to move them, because you can make something very emotional and then tell them how your business idea is very good, so they will invest to your idea eventually. So it is a very good medium. For me, it is entertaining because we watch movie, we watch TV. It's very informative because it contains, because the time is condensed in the video. So you can put a lot of information and present it in a soft way. It's more easy to access right now because you guys have a smartphone. And the most important is the visual and sound. The visual and sound is very impact, tell a story, and can persuade people finally. Okay, I'll go to show you a video clips, and you tell me what is the point of this video and what is the product or service the director want to sell. So we watched 3 times. Eat this goat for 3 times. So what? Okay, they are going to sell an idea. So what's the product behind the? Is it mic? Is it okay? Okay. So what's the video want to sell? The product or service? Can you try to guess? You have an idea? Because you are very good at. Must be an expert. Pet love. Okay. Okay. Any other guess? Goat milk. Okay. Any other guess? Okay. Actually, it is a video we can see from Kickstarter. Okay. It's not the goat milk. It's a goat's milk soup from a ranch. So you don't know what's the point of the video, because in the 60 seconds, you just see the goat is very cute, jumping around. There's no point. He's making no point. So it's difficult to tell what's the story behind. So that video reminds us that the first step to make a good video is to have a very clear message. So what makes you to have a very clear message? You create a headline first. Very short headline. It's very easy to for you to memorize. And in order to more easy for you to memorize, I make a handout for you guys. So yeah. So please pass it. Create the headlines. So when you think of the headlines, it is the most important message of your pitch. So you have to ask yourself, what is the most important thing you have to sell to your investor or to your audience? It's very important. I'll take an example. There's another example from Indiegogo. So Indiegogo and the Kickstarter is a platform for some service, some art. They want to sell, they want to find someone to invest. So it is kind of platform like that. So they have to make a video to impress the investor, to donate money for them. So for the goat milk, the donation is not very good because he doesn't have a very good idea to tell to audience. So the good headlines, this one I think is really good. When you see the cancer sucks, art heals, so you can tell the whole story behind. So the whole thing they want to sell is a service. It's about using art to heal the people with cancer, especially the logo is the kids and art, so you will know what's inside. And we can take a look of the video.
once your children or anyone's diagnosed with cancer, your life is never ever the same. It's dramatically affected, and there's many things that you can't do. So it's really nice to have something like Kids in Art where you are doing something that you wouldn't be able to do unless you're affected by cancer. And that's how it makes it powerful. Not only doing something creative that is a part of your soul and heart, but also to be able to help other children. They're going to auction it off and then they're able to give back.
At some point in the process, not only do you become very present, but you get kind of lost in those moments, and you're allowed to dream and create. And I think painting is one of the quickest ways to get there. So I think it'll be very good for the kids.
Art supporting me, giving me less stress about my treatment. It's nice to meet other people that are going through the same thing.
Donating the work because I've had cancer, and so it feels good to help others.
You see the kids, they're smiling, they're engrossed in it. It just feels good to see them happy. So thank you, Kids in Art. You've been amazing. Help us look at the positive side of things.
But my daughter was so enthusiastic about this program. She needs vehicles for Sophia to have some socialization, some ways that she can have some normalcy in her life. And we struggle with that every day. That's what you're doing. You're helping us as families not feel so alone as we go through this journey. So I thank you, and please continue to do what you're doing.
There's really no way to lose. It's a very healthy process and very rewarding as well.
Yeah, the original version, there's no pixel because I downloaded this from Verb, so there's no problem with it. Okay, so you can see this video. The video can reflect the idea, the message, the central message is much more clear. Because in the video, you can see it's showing how the art heals the cancer, the children with cancer. Another headlines. So the good headlines, it's very good for you to develop your whole video. So another example of the headline is the NFC charity stickers, earning every donator. So also it's a very simple headline. So you can remember in one sentence. So it's very important. The ideal headline is less than 14 words. So it makes it more easy to remember. And you don't lose when you shoot. So for the contents of the video, you already have the contents of your business idea. So for the contents of video, you have to ask yourself these kinds of questions, such as what is the business idea, what problem you are going to solve, what value you are providing to your customers, what's the project about, what should I substitute you writing down, and who will you spend my money? So very important things. So the contents of the video I will pass very fast because you can construct the context later. Patience. And step 3, I think is the most important for the video, for the visual language. Not tell people how good your idea is. It's to show and prove your idea. So you have to reinforce 2 or 3 benefits with short stories, samples, that possible people's testimonials. Very important. So I will show you another example. So you can see in the video, the very important thing is not just tell the benefits, you have to show the benefits. So from now on, you have to start to keep some pictures or video of your business idea. Maybe you will do some prototype or do some service in the Christmas holidays. So please keep video. So Claus will tell you, where is Claus? He will tell you how can you integrate even the still images in the video and look like not just a still picture. So he will conduct it in the second part. And call to actions, you can see that art and cancer video. The final thing is call to actions. It's call the donor to. So the above video is from the Indiegogo and Kickstarter. So they have 6 points to remind the people when they're making and upload the video. The first thing is to keep it short. Keep your pitch under 5 minutes in length. Actually, I think 2 minutes is very long. It's very long. So if 2 minutes is not enough, under 5 minutes, please. Yeah. Remember the 5 W. The 5 W is like the contents of video, and the third point I highlight in red because you have to show by visual, not just tell. Telling people is very boring. The fourth point is don't hide behind the curtain. In that point, I keep it open because for the Indiegogo platform, they prefer the director, the creator want to speak to the audience directly. But in your case, I'm not sure. Maybe yes, maybe no. It depends on your the way for you to making video. The fifth point, we have to go through in the technical part. It is very easiest part for us to miss out is to have a good audio. Because when you're recording in a tea restaurant, no one will hear you because it's too noisy and too loud. So we have to show you how you make a good audio later. And the most important is have a very good opening. The beginning of your video is the very important part to attract your audience. Okay? So I'm going to tell you the structure of the video. For this part, I will use some professional demonstration video made by an advertising agency. It's more easy for you to see the structure. So we're going to see this NFC.
Since 1945, every Saturday in Hong Kong is officially known as Flag Day, a day on which volunteers sell charity stickers to help raise funds. But charities like UNICEF have always faced the same problem. With limited volunteers, working within a limited time frame, only limited funds can ever be raised. So for the first time, we combined NFC technology with traditional stickers to create NFC charity stickers. Stickers that do more than just show your support, they have the power to multiply and turn every donator into an instant volunteer. Here's how it works. Stick on your NFC charity sticker. Ask friends to donate by simply placing their phones up to the sticker. The NFC chip will direct them to a donation page where they too can make a donation. We started by designing a simple logo. It was championed by celebrities and the media who helped us spread the word.
支持 UNICEF, I'm a volunteer too.
Then something amazing happened. Hong Kong embraced the project, and overnight our instant volunteers spread throughout Hong Kong. Using the same simple action of donating for a sticker, we managed to turn every donator into a walking, talking volunteer. To date, the stickers have already increased the number of volunteers by 30. On average, every NFC charity sticker worn by our instant volunteers has raised a further 6 donations. Plus, with the stickers still in circulation, the funds being raised are still ongoing. Best of all, within weeks, another major charity signed up for NFC charity stickers, with many others currently in talks. So this is just the start.
A simple, powerful idea
that reinvented the charity stickers, not just for UNICEF Hong Kong, but for every other charities too.
NFC charity stickers, turning every donator into an instant volunteer.
So it is a 2 minutes video. 2 minutes you can tell anything to your audience. So by this, so the first, take a 2 minutes for example, that's 120 seconds. For the first 20 seconds, mostly it state the problem facing. And the next 20 to 30 seconds is to tell your solutions, your claim. So you have to describe how your idea will work, solve the problem you are stating in the first part. And the other part is the process. As I told you before, it's very important to show the process of the event. So you have to think about some scenario, maybe events, to show how your idea really works. So for example, in the MFC sticker, you can see this part. They have the logo design, the celebrities to promote, event launch, people using NFT to donate, that kind of shots and visuals. And the final 30 seconds is they telling about how great their event, their result. For you guys, I think because your idea is going to execute. In the NFC video, because it's already passed, it already happened, so they have the result to show. I think this part you can tell the benefit or the anticipated result to your investors and your judges. And the final 10 seconds, if you have action to call, so you can call to actions. I guess is it you will ask the judges to vote for your business idea. Maybe I'm not sure. So you can think about the call to action part. The next video is made by Japan.
In Japan, the Mainichi newspaper is one of the major newspapers. However, the loss of young readership from newspapers has become serious. The objective of this campaign was to get young people to rediscover the value of newspapers. To do that, how could we activate communication between young people and the Mainichi newspaper? We focused our attention on bottles of mineral water. Each year, fewer and fewer young people read newspapers. On the other hand, mineral water is a best-selling product in convenience stores in Japan. Our idea was to bring together the newspaper and the mineral water bottle. News Bottle. Innovation 1. The first innovation was to be able to read a different article each day. So 31 products were sold over 1 month. Furthermore, through incorporating AR technology into the packaging, it's possible to read the latest news. Innovation 2. Through putting an advertising framework on the package, we succeeded in producing a new media business area, allowing us to reduce the price to an affordable level for young people. Innovation 3. The newspaper can now be accessed in any situation. For ideas while at work, at places where you couldn't read newspapers, for young people who want to read newspapers easily. We were able to sell 3,000 bottles per month per store. Also, this was reported as news in various media, successfully raising awareness among young people. Finally, we received many inquiries about using the news bottle for advertising, creating new business for the company. We have now turned a new page for the newspaper medium. News Bottle.
So you can see the structure, so you can see the timeline. So in the first 10 seconds, the rhythm is more faster, this video. Or he stayed
is one of the major newspapers. However, the loss of young readership from newspapers has become serious. The objective of this campaign was our idea was to bring together the newspaper and the mineral water bottle. News.
Start from here. He tells about the benefits. He tells about 2 or 4 benefits. 1, 2, 4, and then he makes some scenario on it. That's what the scenario means. He tries to visualize how it will happen for the idea. So it is a mock-up actually, so you guys can think about it. Claus, right? So that's video. For us to see the structure. So I assume you guys know the structure. So today the pace is very fast. So try to digest. So you may ask me and Claus later. After the structure, what I want to say, opening. Because the opening is the most attractive part to attract the audience. Okay, so four kinds of style you can. The first approach is using the narrations. So you see the past two videos, NFC, the newspaper one. There's a narrator, keep talking, telling about how good their idea is. The other approach you can use is use text, subtitle. Other approach is using visual to describe the problem or the different opinions. So you see the narration before, so I'm going to skip this. You can click the clips, the YouTube clips later on to revision for your revisions. So apart from narration, the second approach is to use text or title to tell the problem is. See these two examples. First one is it is a video, 1 minute and 20 seconds. So you can, using text or subtitle to describe the problem, the process, if you don't want to record your voice in a mic. This, and for the sprite one, I think the best part of this video, they plan different shots to shoot the video, the people when they have a splash. So you have to plan before when you're going to shoot. Okay, we're going to see the next one. It's the Bridge of Life. It is the sample from Korea.
Our idea was to light up the railing by installing lights that react to a person's movement. With each step, a different greeting or message of inspiration is revealed to the person contemplating suicide. We wanted to keep them company and have them end up walking all the way across the bridge.
다리가 말을 걸어서 자살 시도를 막는 이른바 생명의 다리까지 만들어졌습니다.
So this one is very emotional. So the first 20 seconds when you see the crossing the Han River, the music is there, and you can see also the image, color of the image, and then the music for because he has a very good idea to reduce the suicide rate. At the end, when you see these shots on the bridge again, so that's the magic of the video. So you can move your judges or investor by making this kind of video. So music is another important part. So when you try to select the music, please don't select the one with lyrics. Pure music is okay. So the other structure I want to talk about, just use visual to state the problem. The example from Malaysia. Very strong because he used the real life scenario to describe 低頭族啊 by example. And the final one I want to talk about is using different opinions to describe the problem. So this example from Pakistan.
The relationship between India and Pakistan is one that has seen a lot of lows.
It's stressful, it's tense. It seems it's not improving and it's getting worse.
It's only been 60 years that we have been apart. Before that, we were living harmoniously together.
I think all the strife would go away if you took away the barbed wires in the middle of the two countries.
It saddens me that we have this neighbor that we can't even go visit.
They have this perception which they've ingrained in their head that that's the bad guy. But when they actually meet them, they realize, you know what, he's just like me.
Mainly because there's no communication. They're near us, but we have no access to them. And it's sad, because together I think we would do wonders.
environment where young people can exchange ideas, thoughts, gestures, and take away that communication gap that exists.
If I have any opportunity to go to India, I'll surely go there.
The whole idea of actually touching hands, it's like communicating with each other without words, and that action speaks louder than anything else.
This is what we are supposed to do, right? We are going to take minor steps so that we are going to solve bigger issues.
It is more about, how similar we are as opposed to how different we are.
Togetherness, humanity, this is what we want. More and more exchange.
So in the beginning, he used the different points of view to tell about the border issue about India. And then the second part is about the solution. So for the solution part, you can also think about you can shoot some shots or take some pictures when you are setting up your device, your service. It's very good when you're editing interview. So I will give the soft copy to the center, and is it okay? You can email to all students, so you can click the link. It's very important when you write down the other allocations of the time slot of each video. It's a very good way to learn, because today lots of things, so I'm very brief to talk about the concept. So we have a brief concept of how to make a video to pitch. And the most important is please visualize your idea. So you may consider to make some mock-up for the service, for the products, whatever. And you can use the storyboard to plan and think shot by shot before you go to shooting. Because the misconception about people to shooting video is bring all those equipment, the locations, and try to shoot something. But at the end, there's no good shots for them to add. So you have to think about this before going to the locations. So what helps you to develop the shots you're going to shoot? Storyboard. Storyboard is a very draft, visualized idea. So you can this is very draft is okay. Like that is okay. If you're a very good drawer or illustrator, you can do it better. Also okay. The main point is to give you an idea what you are going to get in the location. That one is very professional. I tell you the truth, I draw this kind of storyboard when I shoot my job. So it doesn't matter. And the other way to help you to develop the visual is you may try to think, because maybe you are the person not very visual, so you are not thinking in a visual way. You may think about to write it down the whole narration, and then try to input the visual to the narration, like the one of the MSC. All right, so I'll give you a very brief class exercise. Originally, I planned it 15 minutes, but now it's already 45, so I give you 5 minutes to think about some visuals by Joe. Can you have it develop? The storyboard. There's a storyboard template. I will give a hard copy to the center. You can use it to develop your visual idea. So in this class exercise, I'd like you to spend about 5 to 10 minutes. You visualize something. Because I don't know what your business idea is. So tell me and Claus what the problem is by the visual, by the things you draw. Take 5 to 10 minutes. And then we will move to the second part. It is a technical part. How to operate the camera, audio stuff. You may start now. So for a video, you are going to pitch. There's 2 parts of components, video and audio. In the video, there are 5 components, basically 5 components. The first part is the live action footage. That is, you have to shoot something on the street, some scenario for you to add this. The second part is animation or diagram. So you do it in post-production. It's not you are doing when you are shooting something. And the photo, the graphic, and text. This is also Claus will teach you guys. For the audio, there's 4 parts: the narrations, the interview, the music, and sound effect. So the narration and interview is a location sound. That is the exercise you're going to explore how to record a sound. So the music and sound effect, Claus will also tell you how to do. So to begin with the live, this part I focus on the live action footage. So for the live action footage, you have to be aware of the shot types, because for the video, film, television industry, it's very important to have different types of shots to combine together. I show you an example. We only see this clip for 20 seconds, but you're tired because nothing happened, right? There's no sound. So originally, Andy Warhol made this film for hours. It's about the Empire State. So, but I'll go to the end. It's also like that. This is 9 minutes 42 seconds version. Originally, he has a 8-hour version. He's shooting the Empire State Building from around 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. So it's very boring, right? But Andy Warhol has different kind of artistic purpose, but it's not what we're talking about today. So you can, by this example, we can see shot size, shot type. So we briefly go over different shot types. Basically, you remember there's wide shot, medium shots, and close-up. That is enough. So the extreme wide shot is other adjective for the wide shot, because the shot size is much more wider. Extreme wide shot, very wide shot, wide shot. Wide shot basically is overview the whole thing. For the medium shots, the quite mid shot is something is much more closer. Medium close up and close up. Close up the focus part of the object. You can see, you can use the extreme close up if necessary. And the cut in is very easy to forget to shoot it when we're shooting video outside, even for the professionals. The cut in is very important for you to, because you cannot use the same shot size to cut together. And the cut away. You shoot something related to the subjects, to the objects. It is very good for you to build up the atmosphere for the whole video. 2 shots when shooting 2 people talking. And when you're shooting people, it's very important you see which is the cut line of the people. So don't cut the frame like that. Or here. It's like the Japanese 剖腹 around here. Over shoulder, you can forget about this. So a point of view shots. When you see the video of the sprite one, the first shot is a point of view shots from the vending machine. And after the shot types, it's about the shot angle. So you can shoot something in high angle, a low angle, and normally we shoot something in eye level. There's no special meaning behind the shots you want to describe. So for these shots, the low angle to make these ladies much more, maybe she's a bad guy, that kind of stuff. So when you see the Hitler, so his photo is always shooting from a low angle, because it is a very good angle to show a powerful person. Okay, just shoot eye level if there's no special meanings. And you have to know the correct exposures. The correct exposures not too dark, not too bright, just the normal one is fine. That one is no good. Just avoid this. This one is much more like, because you can see the face. The other thing is the focus. So I'm going to show you by putting this camera. Can you So in the exercise, each group will be allocated a tripod. So when you're using a tripod, very, very be careful. So there's two sections. You can lift up to the third one. So this plate is very important because it is connection. Connect the camera to the tripod. So you just put it here. Okay. So this tripod, the good thing of this tripod is you can tilt up and tilt down, and also pan, but make sure you release the lock. Otherwise, it will. Okay. I'm going to do some different shot types by using Claus. Claus, can you help me? Sure. The revision time. Oh. All right, okay. Okay, the shot size. Yes. Okay, you want to say hi? When I teach in the primary school, it's very usual. And the students are very happy and say hi. Okay, so this is okay. So this is the focus. And when I shooting in this angle, it is not the eye level, it is a high angle. So I have to use the same eye level. Cross. Okay, you can, okay, that's good. I don't have to move my tripod. Okay, so this is almost the eye level, a little bit lower, but it is acceptable. Yeah, I did a documentary. I'm interviewing an African guy, 6'4", so I have a problem with it because I always use the low angle because I can't hold the camera like that. Okay, so this is the shot size, the eye level. Okay. So if you cannot ask the interviewee to stand up, just adjust the tripod and the shot types. So this one is the medium close-up, So don't. So there's this the edge. Don't cut his body right here. Good. And this is the wide shot. So basically, it's like that. Okay. So for the focus. If you have a camera which you can zoom in, please zoom into the objects and then adjust the focus manually. Because when you shoot by using the smartphone, the problem is he will automatically follow something to focus. So this is a very big problem when you shoot a pen shot, kill shot. So when you find your object, please, you can, by iPhone, I think you can touch screen and then choose the focus. If you use a DSLR, this is called DSLR, digital single lens reflex. So you can adjust the focus. So when the focus is good, the angle is all right, so you can start shooting. And the other point is the exposures, which I mentioned about it. The correct exposures, just this is okay. Just avoid to shoot it in a very strong backlight. That is really no good. Because you will go to, the silhouette is like that. What I showed you before, like that. Like that, it's no good. Okay. So remember to use tripod. Because your hands will shake if you don't use the tripod. If you don't use the tripod, it's very difficult for you to choose the shot to edit. So use the tripod. So you will have a tripod to practice. Okay, thank you, Claus. Yeah, thank you. Okay. But you have to stay there. I have to show how to use the mic. Okay, I forgot that. All right, use tripod. Always use tripod. Maybe you will use the 自拍神器啊。Sandy, what's the name in English or Mandarin of the 自拍神器啊？The magical arm of self. Not sure. Is that? If you don't have a tripod later on, I guess in your own institute there's a IT department. There should be tripod to borrow. If you use this kind of 自拍神器, you can buy there's a 3 legs, that thing, and then you can hold it on the floor like this one. But the problem is when the day is very windy, when you shoot by using your iPhone, where's my 自拍? So this one you can hold it on the tripod as well. If you use your iPhone. You have your iPhone, Claus? So. Just demonstrate. Okay, you can use these things. Put it in the tripod. It's very cheap, this kind of equipment. I'm not doing an advertisement. So you can bring your, especially non-local students to Shui It is a paradise for people like me and Claus because lots of good stuff buying over there. This camera, there's no commission. I bought this for $40. This one less than 300. So you can use a very cheap thing to do very images. Okay, I shot the documentary in Taiwan by using this tripod. Claus laughed at me and say I'm not using a very professional tripod, like camera person in behind. But this tripod is very good because it's very light. It's very easy to carry. So you can also do the shot, hand shot. So there was a Korean movie shooting by using an iPhone. The whole movie is using an iPhone, and the film is awarded in Berlin. So iPhone is also very good. I'm not sure at Samsung because I haven't used Samsung. Maybe also. Well, okay. Okay, so for the camera part, it's like that. You guys can practice it later. I will ask you to shoot some shots outside the car. Okay, let's talk about the audio. Okay, audio. The source. Okay, the audio. I bring two kinds of mic here today. This kind is called a condenser mic. It's because like that. Because it needs battery, so that's why they call it condenser mic. So when you use mic for your DSLR, you need the mic plug in for your own camera. If you're using a Canon DSLR, I guess it's, the model around $6,000 is 700D, above that kind of model. So there is a mic plug in for you guys. Otherwise, there's no mic plug. Very simple. You just plug into the plug in. And you can record the narrations, you can record the interview. And this is the condenser mic. Yeah, tight mic is also okay. Tight mic is very good for interview. And you can also record the narration by using the tight mic. This tight mic, $40. I use cheap stuff all the time. The tight mic. Yeah, you can do that, but it is very easy to outsync because the frame rate is different. If possible, do it in sync. But if you do not have choice, Claus will show you how to.
Mainly the professional, they are using a separate to record the visual and the audio, just like the traditional filmmaking. You know, film, you can't record audio, right? So they have a two separate record system, audio and the video. Then when they do a post-production, they will synchronize together. But but nowadays, people like to using DSLR to taking videos. So this the working model is just break that line to using traditional film.
Yeah, because
yeah, a little bit complicated when you're doing post-production.
I saw many students work which is out of sync. Out of sync means the visual, the guys talking is different from the audio. It's very difficult to manage because I don't know, they are lazy to synchronize, I'm not sure. Yeah. But I saw a whole bunch of works like that. But it will affect the feeling when someone watching your video. So my suggestion is if you have a DSLR, there is a mic input, so use that kind of camera. If you do not have this kind of camera, you try to shoot something you do not think. Like maybe you plan the video, there's no dialogue, okay? But I think your institute, maybe there's an AV department you can go. Maybe you can check it out. For the practice today, you will use the Canon 700D. So you can try it out. All right. And one more thing I need to remind you guys, this condenser mic, when you hold the mic for recording, be careful for the handling noise, because you might create some handling noise using your no good. There's sound recording. You cannot use the sound. This type mic also. You also create a clothing noise. And the other thing is when you pronounce something, P pronunciation like pa. There's a pun mic. All right. So when you're doing the interview shots, don't ask your interviewee looking straight to the camera. It's like Liang Zhenying. Okay? Liang Zhenying, I don't know if he's good or good, but don't look straight to the audience. Unless you really have a strong message to send, like Uncle Sam. Look at the interviewer next to the camera. So it's like when you're seeing the TV news, the reporter standing here. So talk to me. So like this. This is the reporter. The interviewee talk to the reporter. And the cameraman record next to the. Okay, so it's time for shooting an assignment. Okay, so imagine you are proposing to the center to start up a city center in here, in Central. You are asked to show the benefit of problem if there's no city center in Central. You have to shoot the task, the first one, shooting. Using tripods to shoot around 5 shots based on the idea you planned to tackle the situation here. So maybe you can shoot 5 shots is about if there's no city center, the students cannot make it out, traffic jam, that kind of shots. And then we call a brief narrations, 10 to 20 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds. And then you conduct at least one interview about the opinion of students. So this assignment is aimed at give you a chance to shoot something and also record something. Again, you can see what is the situation when you're shooting. Okay, after shooting, Claus will show us how to edit and sound mixing. So please come back at 4 p.m. so we can start the second session. And right now, Claus will allocate the equipment. So can you guys show me how many groups? So this is one group, right? This one here is separate. Okay, that's good. So you, okay, set now. Okay, 好. I will give you a tripod, a camera, a SD card, and a mic. For the mic, I will give you the tight mic or condenser mic randomly. Okay? So can you find a group leader and come to here? And then I will give you the camera.